Andian Akheto kepa Miami cikung hani akan manggen ma.
You know it.
Nasi mangan uya.
So not yet.
Maksud kuja nake kuja.
So as we come to celebrate,
Ani menanti ano mani rakata ibaingon.
we also come to make a petition before the Lord.
Ansara isoni getelni makang anjing bina kata molmol kata beri ibainga.
I know right now you would like to pray for your husband.
Now nasi mang antara segamana bina tuske na uya.
Right now you would like to pray for your daughter and son.
Now na iano namne defante dimisne bina sken na uya.
Probably some of us we would like to pray for our pastors also.
Haida anjini sauba saubande antani pa mungna pande ki bichak na spulgen na chanchia.
It is still not yet. More to be done.
Machot kugi jagpakam. Bangarang konsis susokata nang
It
kugen.
says in the desert of Negev, the water streams has not yet come.
Negev ni agi sio chirang jokkuja ni agana.
But it will come.
Ani bawa sokbagen.
Only if they sow with tears and only if they go weeping.
Awa mukchi baksa satu saro mukchi baksa riong katosa.
There is no morning without darkness, dark night.
Andalani gride preng basingani grey.
There is no celebration of a birth of new baby without the pain of, as a pregnant woman go through.
Achi getal bisani achi ani mukhang kon kai khasruk naskang. Wa mani okodonge sakhnani gride ungna manja.
And there is no resurrection without death.
Aronike siani gride chakatplani ungna manja.
So when the Israelites in three groups, Zerubbabel, Ezra, and Nehemiah, when they returned,
Ani kemudian selalu Israel mandirang Zerubbabel, Nehemiah, aronike Israeli sumai riba kata.
in 536,
Reca mua kola cidok bersih rango bisio.
not all Jews returned.
Gemak jihudirang dari riba kultopang kuja.
Those who are settled in Persia with all the married with other, tribe, other people, and have a business, they didn't want to return.
Wa mauni jeman Persia rango tentang tam biap rango deke jangki thacem deke badung cewa cem wang dari riba pulasca.
It's a difficult choice.
Ya namen rakba baseni.
Going back to Jerusalem means you will have to restart all over again.
Jerusalem na riang pulani de pelakon getal apa cingtayani songgen.
You have to build your farmland, you have to build your house, you have to build your wall and gates.
Raja antangni aci gamege chani nokrang pelakon rekthena nanggen.
And if you are intermarried with Babylonians and Persians, why will you leave your half relatives and go back again?
Aron deke wano dongbat dengo Babyloni mandirang maksa Persiani mandirang maksa biya kaha ngode noktang dakande wa mako maina wati riba kugen.
If you want to read the history of Israel, you read that how in early 1940s, when the Israelites they wanted to return, it was very difficult, much more dry land. There was nothing cultivable, and how much more it will be. Just imagine 536.
Archa sisku sotbri belsiango Israelangni unona biap thangona asong thangre ibani somen ing kani angko wiye na poraini ote wa recha ko khola chidok rang riba plan badidan rakpat ke ko chanchini na mangen.
Do you know that 58% of Jews they still live outside Israel?
Nasimang uyama recha prako sotpunga %, jihudiang de daloba Israelni apalusa jangki thangiya.
So not all are restored.
Ane yarang kubak konsinaka.
It's a difficult choice to make.
Yan rakpa baseni wa daloba.
You have to be ready to shed your tears and be willing to weep.
나지만 반지 안타다니 먹치랑코 아로 그라프에 샀나그다 다리나 남겐
Then only the songs of joy will come on your lips.
우노사 나기 옹고사 와 가수까니 가타랑 기트랑 나기 구철랑오
My
옹나그다
wife
먹겐
was working as a medical doctor. I was working as a veterinary doctor.
앙니 즉급하라 메디컬 닥터 옹에 감카야 앙아라 베트레 닥터 옹에 감카야 참
When we resigned the government job
증하젠 살로 솔카리 감카니코 와티리 바하
and joined the ministry,
아로 이소나 당드게 나니 감코 가나버치 하
my family members they thought that we have gone mentally crazy.
증리 녹당니 만데랑 증코데 스코티 옹기자브랑네 잔치 플라하층
My neighbors and my office colleagues say that was not a smart choice.
아로 앙니 뱅랑 가름스카라로 녹수랑 바가나 얘네 남급바 바세네 웅자네 증코나
And after 6 months of joining the ministry, when the weeping starts and when the tears started coming, we also became doubtful whether we really made a good choice.
아로 이게 왔다니 자덕 망니 자문나 닉니까지 차버차 먹치랑 나버치온 닉니건 증리 바세로 어멍 자마네 증아 자자나 버치하
coming back to Lord is not easy.
Gdelo na ribak ani de altuangza.
But the promise is those who weep, those who are willing to shed tears, they will have songs of joy on their lips.
Ani ba nake magchiong ba grabe sat ka parang na kasro kani kutsarang orang ani donggen ne
So out there are many who are not willing to take that pain and suffering in the Lord.
Aron ke awano pangal mandirang no ati man ke gtelo dukrang ko ning kanya ko rana gata ja.
So what can we do
Ne ma achar mai ko dak na mangen.
if the task is not complete?
Kham machuk kujang mode.
We still have another maybe century ahead of us.
Achina skang anseng aru gatal pa ratsabul sikon katenya.
Some of us will be gone.
Ansuni bangarangan dongjana ba ganang.
We will not be here for 100 years celebration.
Anseng ratsasa bulsiko mania ni ude yano anseng oni bangpatan
But
dongjawa.
it doesn't matter how many years you live.
Adiba barita bulsina jangi tha wade kamsatja.
Jesus lived only 33 years.
Jisude bulsi kholatchi ke thamsan
And
jangi
there
thaya.
are great men and women of God have done great things. You must have heard about Robert McCann. He lived only 21 years.
Robert McCann nga asumang kanaingen wade bulsi kholgruk sasan jangi thangaya.
You can leave a great legacy and leave a great impact on the people.
Banggi sa jangi thangmang ba na mandirang na dage ayoma probo donang na kada mangke.
So what should we do as we plea for restoration for the rest of the Garos?
Oriman ya atse krang na anseng thangchaplani bagatal dak thangi ko chanchiude acheng mai ko dak na nanggen.
And for all the surrounding tribes around the Garos,
Arun ke achek rang ni samba khichi dong ba gapan jat rang na.
what they will say about us?
Wa mara anseni mandalo mai khwa kaningen.
Will they say the Lord has done great things for them?
Wa mara isol wa magna dalarang ko takahane kaningen ma.
Shall we be able to say after 10 years or 15 years the great Lord has done great things for me?
Belsit keng ba chiboni zaman achara isol angna dalarang ko takahan china dalarang ko takahane kanen manggen ma.
So what should we do for the next 5 years or 10 years or next 100 years?
Oni ma achara ibaing ko ba belsi bonga belsit keng ba ratsasa belsiona mai ko dak nanggen.
In that group of Psalms here, Psalm 127, Psalm 128 gives us guidance.
Yani ko man gita number ratsasa koltok ratsasa kolsne anchana dalani ko na.
Psalm 127 says,
Gita number ratsasa kolok to osni agana.
unless the Lord builds the house,
Jehovah no korek jaude.
unless the Lord watches over the city,
Jehovah 송전 mako nitum jaude.
it's a theocentric conviction.
Yan isol ko bizangchi donne agan ka pa kataronga.
Lord, only you can do it,
Nara mai ko dak naman gen.
not the Garos,
Achikarang unja.
not the Nagas,
Nagarang unja.
not the Americans,
American unja.
neither rupees nor the dollars,
Awani ke
nor the rupees nor the dollars.
tangka paisarang unja.
No greater strategy.
Aron ke namme taksam suani unja.
Unless the Lord
Jehovah dongjaude.
is the Christ is supreme in your life.
Kristo nangni jangi thaneo blakon sason kaingama.
Do you have the full confidence in Him?
Nara uno chugama kadong chaksrang na manama.
Is He the first of everything in your mission?
Nangni nagsam suani rango once kang pa biakkorangama.
That's the question in your family too.
Aru yan nangni nokdang na bas ngani wa.
In your personal life,
Nangni amthangni jangi thanya bonga.
upon what you put your confidence.
Mayo nara anthani kadongani ko doninga.
Then Psalm 128 gives us guidance.
Aru ke gita number sasa kolgre chat ansana dulani ko
He
na.
says, blessed are all who fear the Lord,
Jehovah na kenpra singa ni agana.
who walk in obedience to Him.
Jeman uni ramarang ko ikapangwa.
You know, the Hebrew word fear is translated from yara.
Nasimang uyama ya kenang gaba katra ibri kusuk yara ang gaba ni ko pebas ka bonga.
That word is not in real sense negative fear. It's a reverence and it's a submission in reverence.
Ya kenang gaba je ino peba ba ibri kuskara ansni ramram masik ba kenang unja. Ande ba isol ko mandera ani ganang kenani kusa bago mandera ani kusa muksunga.
We will be blessed if we submit ourselves in reverence to Him.
Anseng antang ko isol ko mandera ay anseng bamme onode.
Do we adore Him?
Answer ukon ke mandera ama.
Are we willing to obey Him no matter what?
제 오버스랑 겐 스모바 안치고 많이 나겠다 이소고 많이 나겠다 안차라
Do
온칸겐마
I fear the Lord and desire to walk in obedience on a daily basis?
안차라 우라 이소나 겐나오 살란티안 운 박사리루라나
When I
다리야마
am seduced by the power of money, the power of connections, network, and the power of being in majority, when I can manipulate the system for selfish gain, do I fear the Lord?
젠살란칭 벌그낭 두랑 박사 당카파이사 낙바 등당당 오버상치 벌코마나 잔칭온 낙물치 낙장니 오면 아직이랑 금막 나봤대 이소나 게나마
When I can manipulate a relationship in secrecy,
젠살로 앙아한테 사움 박사 남르마니고 봐 옹기자라 아마랑 코리에 마이크만 만나 가동하니요
when I can lobby and influence my position,
젠살롱아 안탕니 가당고 작칼에 마이크만 만나겠다 바코바 한테 옹기자나 감갔다 잔치온
when I have opportunity to destroy my enemies,
젠살롱아 앙니 보벌 않고 노스토카나 촐고 마논
do I fear the Lord?
앙나라 그델나 케나마
If we fear the Lord every year, every moment, every week, every day,
정 그델나 버시안티안 살란티안 안티안티안 소마인티안 겐게츠 모데
the Psalm of Ascents gives us promise.
야 도왕물 아니 기드랑 안치나 구라 차가니코나
He will do great things for us.
와 안치나 달라랑코
He has done great things for us, but He will continue to do great things for us.
완치나 달라랑코 다카하 아루완치나 달라랑코 다칸 구겐
It will not be only my personal conviction, but it will be a testimony heard from the pagan world around us.
와라 앙니 카통오 우니 달라랑코 다카니코 우연히 망망 옹자와 아니 반치니 삼바 캐치에 동갑랑니 옹청 못다니코 간나니 카타 옹겐츠
They will say, look at the Garos.
와마 간겐 츠크랑코 니보
They were just 40 years ago. They were nothing, but today, look at them, how far they have gone.
벌시 소프리나스 카리 오마 마마 옹자쯤 리브니 보 달로 망 마이 다카보나 소강하
Have you realized how much Garos are blessed?
나시망 오야마 바디타 츠크랑 바키에니코 마나
All because of the gospel.
야랑 플라간 나마 카타니 무노가
I use ChatGPT, artificial intelligence.
야데 데게 안치니 아티피셜 인텔리전스 몽자
And I was talking about from the Northeast India, who are those who have, created the greatest impact on our country, India.
아롱아 데게 안치니 야 살굴 살라무 동오빠 아송니 안치니 아송치 박니 야 인디아 송금흑나 바티아니코 아바그빠랑코 아가니에쯤
And the first top 3 names were Garos.
아로 야 톱트리오 아츠랑봉아
You have produced some of the great men and women of God.
나시망 날급바이 소니 만데랑코 카다타하
We are
미야미치랑코
all celebrating today God's faithfulness.
나로 안층 이소니 베베용 아니 건층 플라간 가스로케 마닝아
But would you like the Lord to celebrate our faithfulness today?
안디바 이솔바 안치니 베베용 아니고 마니스 카치나 옹아다스카만 하시마
We don't want celebration only one-sided.
야 마니아니데 삽사파 공자치나
Let there be celebration for Garos.
와치박바 아츠크랑나 마니아니 동치나
Garos may celebrate for what God has done, but let Lord, the Holy Triune God, celebrate what you are going to do.
아츠크랑아라 이솔니 베베용 아니고 달라랑 카니고 마닝아 아루 이솔바 사카타몬 삭산온 사카탐바 이솔바 안치니 달라랑 카니면 마니스 카치나
So
쿠시옹
my
카치나
brothers and sisters,
어니그만 아니 가사를 종하던
my
와비야
prayer is that you will continue to shine for the glory of God.
앙니 비아니 디야노가 나시망 이솔니라수나 탱수왕 쿠치나
May all the tribes around you, when they see you, they may truly say that God has done great things for Garos.
나시망니 삼바 캐티에 동바 급은 자드랑 나시망고 느건 이솔 아츠크랑나 달라랑코 다카 하 내간 치나
And I pray that when you go to bed every night with integrity of your heart, you can say to yourself with a smile, the Lord has done great things for me.
아로 아탐먼티 나 두시 나그다 발랑 당오나 량온 나니 가통오 마망 자자니 그리 na isol ang nadalarang ko dakahani agana machina.
So I want to invite you today
Mani mana na simang ko yana
on
dal
this
salo kamnaska.
auspicious occasion.
Yana men gisrana krabe gapa
Will you
sumayo.
commit yourself to trust in the Lord? Put your confidence in Yahweh.
나아라 나니 추구막 가동하니 거 isolo 추구막 가동하니 거 지호바오 동겐마.
And submit yourself in reverence to Him.
아론데게 우나 만딜 아코 나니요 나랑 tango 추구막 밤에 omgen마.
To give yourself entirely to Him.
우난 나 추구막 안다고 강상치나.
Are you ready to surrender?
나아라 너게 온 강상나
Are you
다리야마.
ready to sing that same song which was composed long time ago? As Pastor David Chow was reminding us, I have decided to follow Jesus. Will it be your song today?
제콘 득득사나스강 버스 조이 르님 수고쯤 지슈니 자만 앙아 자르겐 빠지고 루타 소마스강시아 우코달로 나 르미엄 강타이나 타리겐마.
I'm ready to sing this song.
앙아디 코 르나 그따 타리안
And I'm
타로.
standing here.
아롱아디 노 차댕이야.
Would you like to stand with me?
나심마 앙 박사 차댕나 스겐마.
Just don't stand for the sake of standing.
차댕나 나가나디 차댕나 베.
But if you really mean it,
아디바 나아 먹송만 차옹오데.
if you truly want to surrender your life,
나 안타니 장이테로 온칸 타이나 스총 모토데.
if this song is your true testimony,
아르야라 낭니 온칸아디 먹사고 아가니 오디 기타라.
will you stand with me
나라 앙 박사이 차댕겐마.
and say, Lord,
아로간 겐마 그대요.
no matter how many years I live,
제 그다 불시랑 방아 장기 당치나
24 hours,
한타 볼프리 봉치나
6 hours,
한타 독 봉치나
maybe next second I will drop dead.
아다 이야니 아디다 세케니 잡는가 시나보 동안
I don't care.
앙아 아타오나
You are my supreme love.
난 아니 달바스 샹고바 이소 그때롱아
And I want to submit my life in reverence to you.
아로 앙니 장이다 추구마가 난코 맘데라뇨
Because
나스팅아
you have done great things for me.
마이나 나 달라랑 광나 다카하
And I believe you will continue to do great things for me.
아롱아 비빌 아낭나 달라랑 코 다칸 구겐
For your glory, O Lord.
아랑니 라소나오 그때요
I want to live a life
앙아 나코바 장기 타요
so
당나스카
that the whole world around me see and say that the Lord has done great things for him.
제가 블락 아가삭 너 앙오 너 치나 아로 간 치나 그때 달라랑 코 우나 다카하
I will lead us in prayer,
앙아 비앙이 코 들겐
a prayer of dedication.
아루야 비안이라 온카니 비안이 오겐
But before that, we can sing this song if the choir leader is ready to lead us.
야 비안이 코가 비나스캉 야 깃코 안승른겐
You can sing in Garos, that will be wonderful.
치쿠치 르가 도디안 남베겐
And those of us who knows in English, we can sing in English, in whichever language, in Korean
제만
language.
잉글리시 르가 마나 잉글리시 르겐 아루마다 제만 코리아치 르가 마나 코리아치 버른겐 아치쿠치 르겐